Lagos Fashion Week now one of the major highlights also for the fashion industry. But then I get one of Bonge guests we see understand a lot for this space, and now the CMO, Chief Marketing Officer of Lupon, and now one of the top fashion brand for inside the country. We get Femi Adegolu. You're very much welcome, Mr. Femi Adegolu.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
So one of the major things we see we need to understand about the fashion industry before this country, we say gone are the days where we say major things they happen for the fashion industry. Gone are the days when we say people they were always one wear some of the top fashion brands for the US, for the UK. But now Nigerians right now don't they patronize their own homemade fashion product. How you take see the fashion industry in a couple of years, and where you see them in forthcoming year?
Well, for now we're doing a lot. You know, even let me even bust your brains up. Our fashion culture here is much more appreciated by people abroad. Nigerians in diaspora, they're the ones who are really, you know, crazy about the things we do, the designs. If you check the Lagos Fashion Week, most of the people you see there coming to actually patronize our stuff are even foreigners. You know, I've lived outside Nigeria for over a year, and in so many other countries, you know, people are really amazed. Like, they want to wear Nigerian. This is your senator you're wearing now. If just in UK, in US, you see a lot of Igbos there, they wear our designs for here. So that shows that, okay, there's an interest in Africa, there's an interest in African culture. There's, you know, fashion is a language, it's a culture, basically. So we are selling our African culture out there. So I think that in the nearest future, we're going to have a lot more millionaires and billionaires, you know, in the fashion industry, making names for themselves. I don't want to mention names, but you already know a few names already. That are doing well, and we're exporting, you know, Nigerian-made fabric, Nigerian-made designs, you know. So we're doing quite well. We're going to get there.
Okay, so a couple of years back, reports come out say the textile industry, they struggle for this country. A lot of them don't even come out. Some people go Ghana, some of them travel, some of them just relocate their business, go other clients because of the difficulties where they're around that industry. How you take Siam at this point in time? Because are we this patronage of Nigerian-made fashion brands? It bring back the culture of building fashion businesses as regards the raw materials for this country, especially textiles.
Nigeria is so blessed, bro. You already know we have everything to be the greatest nation in the world. As you know now, fuel is scarce just recently, and the fuel never scarce finish. So you see they affect a lot of businesses. You understand? So people who are producing textiles, who are producing fabric and all that, you know, there's a higher cost of production. And it is not encouraging for people who are producing fabric, you know, who are designers, because they need light, you know, to work. They need light to produce what they're producing. They need a lot of, you know, they need a lot of help from the government, you know, in terms of, you know, even giving out grants, giving out loans to people, because people have a lot of ideas. You know, Nigerians are very talented. You know, you hear it all over the world. Anywhere we go, we are always shining. Nigerians we are almost taking over in every sector. Do you understand? So, like, I think that I think basically what we just need is a very conducive environment for business to work. Fashion and designers, you know, fabric makers, and, you know, people who are producing fabric. Basically, they need a lot of help, basically, from the government. And,
okay, so as a key stakeholder now for the fashion industry for inside Nigeria, you don't mention say you need help from the government, but which kind of help you need? You know, say even the religious book talks say make you ask and it shall be given. But not right now, you just talk say help. Which kind of help you say the industry need at this point in time from the government? How the government feels come play into your space and help you guys out?
The major thing for every country we do on our lights. Nigeria don't get light, and when you want to even buy for this cars, you understand? Just imagine a factory where they produce fabric now, or you get one big, very big industry or factory where they produce, where they design wares for people. Now, when for no day, light no day, how do you expect them to work? They're going to delay their customers, and also people who have already pre-ordered those products or those designs or whatever. Will be kept waiting, and the customers will also complain. So it's quite it's a problem basically. If there's light, you know, I think that solves one of the major problems. Once there's light, I think that's one of the major problems we have.
Okay, so for your industry, looking at people maybe say don't they at least a little bit established. Some people don't even meet the demand, and when I say they don't meet the demand, they always outsource. They are sewing, they are finishing, either they carry and go China, go sew. What can exactly be that? Why we get that gap exactly? Say we don't get people where we say if you do confirm finishing. You get people who say they're into shoes, bags, they always go China. So it just be like, say, we just get the brand, but we bring them, we still the import them. People will just label them. What exactly be the way forward as regards that loophole we for that area?
You know, say there's one ideology we don't sell give Nigerians. Say, okay, when you see made in Nigeria, sometimes people don't really value it. People look at it less. When you see a brand made in London, they feel like, okay, this brand better pass one made in Nigeria. That
narrative don't change.
It don't change small. But we still have a lot of work to do, because I think that the people who are making this, fabric, who are making designs, who are making the clothing and all that, sometimes they use substandard, materials. And sometimes it's because of the fact that the business environment here is quite tough, as I just mentioned like now. You understand? And they're looking at the cost of producing this the item and looking at their gain, their profit. At the end of the day, they're not making so much.
So sometimes they say it's cheaper for you to even import and come here.
Yeah, sometimes because, at least even though it's not even cheaper, but say, okay, when you do them from those other countries, you're getting premium and you're getting excellent work. You understand? You know the ones, okay, because somebody ordered like 1,000 shirts or 1,000 sneakers or 1,000 face caps, and the colors they're different. You understand? This one are blue, this one are light blue, this one are heaven blue, this one are you understand? So when you come say, okay, somebody ordered navy blue and the blue they different blue.
Yeah.
You understand? So sometimes the person material don't finish, or they say light no day, we no fit, So a lot of things happen. So sometimes I think that's the reason why people go out there to bring it here. But if we have a conducive business environment here, people will no longer go there because we have everything we need here.
So what is the conducive business environment? For instance, you don't mention light.
Yeah.
Vietnam, na country where we say almost all their income as regards revenue, where we say the whole country they use bank on, now from clothing. A lot of fashion brands, they always go there, go produce their own material. We get the likes. I don't know if you just mention brand, top fashion sporting brand. Yeah. They always go there, go collect material and all that. How you say Nigeria if you use emulate? Because we get the numbers, we get the data, we get people really crazy about fashion. Nigerians are really crazy, are creative, especially in the fashion space. For your industry, you know all these things. But how you say government feels come in? As we not just light, but she made them bring machineries. What exactly the industry need at this point in time beyond light and beyond some kind of policies?
Okay, well, I just mentioned light because that one are the easiest, the basic one. Where they fit, help us with. So the other ones now actually giving out loans and grants to fashion designers, and also helping with how will I put it, like proper fashion schools. Nigeria, the Nigerian economy is oil focused, it's oil based. You understand? That's where most of our GDP comes from. But if you look at other sectors that are even bringing in a lot of money into the country, it is not paid attention to. You understand? Yeah. And our fashion is a culture that we can export. If you look at Ghana, you just imagine how they rep their Ghana fabric. Anytime, if you see Ghanaian outside for America, for London, most of the time you see that they're wearing a Ghanaian armband, or they are wearing something like a flag on their shirts. You understand? That is promoting the Ghanaian culture. So in Nigeria here, we can actually adopt the same thing. But the government actually needs to empower a lot of designers, a lot of creatives in the fashion industry. You understand? There's a lot of opportunities for people to actually make good fortune in the fashion industry. This is major. Yeah. And if basically they can actually give out loans and grants and create more fashion schools, create more bring in more machineries, and also train people as well in that particular industry, we'll have a lot of massive breakthrough